been a little while since I emulated stuff. Hopefully everything is going to be fine and hunky-dory. Let me make the window a little bit bigger for my own kicks. Transform, fit the screen. Transform, center to screen. Okay. So I'm just texting. Let's give it a minute or so. And let me make sure everything is fine and hunky-dory. Okay, so okay. I guess I just got a little weirded out for a moment because it's like I'm so used to seeing all the sound audios for the with the console. The woes is usually three: my mic, console audio, and desktop audio. But since I'm not playing on console this time, it's just the desktop audio and my mic, so I got a little confused. So yeah, I'm anticipating playing the newest Super Robot Wars, and I'm hoping to stream that soon. I could try getting it digitally and stuff, but I feel kind of stubborn about getting it on Switch, you know, like in case, for collector's purposes, and in case that, I feel like it's not working out so well stream-wise, or I feel like I enjoy it more as a portable title that I could just take on train commutes. It's a win-win. I have a backup plan. So I've been feeling like, before playing the newest Super Robot Wars T, let's check out the very original. Never tried it before. I tested it out a little bit yesterday just to kind of get a feel for things and just double checking it, and let's see how it goes, if I'm even going to be playing it more after this stream. Yeah, this is the very beginning of Super Robot Wars, 1991 Game Boy. And the newest release got released in Japan yesterday, and technically today in the U.S. if you're counting things. Yeah, since this is the very first, at this point I just counted for fun the number of entries the series has, counting some remakes and some stuff like that too. They got about 47. Yeah, it's about 47 strategy RPGs of a similar kind. Well, this might be a lot different from the modern games, but it's still something. And the reason you hear no audio right now is because I paused it. Let's hear a little bit of the music. And you see this little backstory. And that's it. It's a very light on story. The range is 2 players, and the other Super Robot Wars games that don't have is multiplayer. One moment though, just checking this. messages here and there. It's a slow start until I kind of get things rolling. And just kind of notifying people. Yeah, let's go. So, this is actually the first strategy RPG I've been playing on stream. Actually, no. I just started playing Great Chaos War last Sunday, so it's the very second strategy RPG I've been playing on stream. And this is much more traditional strategy-wise. So, here we got our enemies and everything that we gotta beat. Apparently there's towers to capture or kill to beat all enemies. Still kind of learning the ropes, so this is going to be kind of trial and error. I only started a little bit last night. I was just kind of testing things out. Pretty excited. And I don't know how I'm really going to commentate this other than just, hey, I'm moving my units. And I'm going to do stuff in the pad. And I assume this is the Game Boy game. I assume it's very simple and limited. Not that it's inherently bad, just, you know. Yeah, it looks like it's showing 30 frames per second. Yeah, it's smoother on my TV, but it's showing the half frame rate. Probably about all the computer can really handle. And let me close things and turn things off for a moment. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Close this, close the Discord. Now I close the emulator. Because there's the kind of trap where it's like if I click away from the OBS, then the machine starts lagging. Yeah, I should have probably gone a little lower bit rates. Let me see how it's tested out on the stream. Definitely tested thoroughly. Okay. Technical difficulty. I thought for a moment that, oh, the game has no audio. Did I overlook that? No. Everything is right. There's audio. It just kind of like pauses when I click away from OBS. Maybe I should fix that for the emulator to not pause when I go away. Yeah, I think visually I could probably improve it a little bit. Give me a moment, guys. So it's not gonna be the smoothest stream, and it's kind of a reminder why I don't really miss. Haven't done an emulation in a while, but oh well. It's a very simple game, so it's not the biggest deal. I'll get back to console master race soon enough. I know. Whoops. Okay, so let's technically actually play the game. Apparently there's hidden stuff and everything too. better. I underestimated the game audio. Okay, sorry. Okay, is this better? I lowered the volume by half. Okay, so all this time I was talking and just barely audible and all that. Whoops. I ruined everything. Okay, so I'll just recap everything I said. So this is Super Robot Wars, the very first Game Boy game, and I'm anticipating the newest strategy RPG. And I'm stubbornly just waiting for the Switch version for physical collection purposes. And if I decided, I like to play it more as a portable title for my train commute to work or during lunch, or I feel like it's not working so well stream-wise, then I have a backup plan. So if I get the Switch version, it's a win-win. This is the very first entry in the series. That's a Game Boy game for 1991. And for the fun of it, I counted how many games there are in the series and including some remakes and stuff like that, and some spin-off entries and all that. For the strategy RPGs, they counted roughly 47 titles. And that's about it for all the important stuff that I want to talk about. Oh, and there's some plot, but it's mostly an excuse plot to kind of fight stuff and save the world. I do not know what exactly the stats are, like RNG would be range, but I don't know what will and I assume hit is accuracy. I don't know exactly what will pertains to. Yeah, they have 47 games, and the newest one got released yesterday. Since 1991. Yeah. And this is the very beginning, the very first one that I'm trying out. This is in 1991. No, you're older than the game series. I'm older than the series. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You're forever 21. That's very rude of me. Forgive me. Nope, 1991. Game Boy. Oh, okay. You're one of the few women that's okay with that. So, exciting animations, right? Exciting action. We're probably going to be hearing that song a lot too. So apparently this is the only Super Robot Wars game I know. Maybe the second, third entry have that or something. That you could try to enlist and try to recruit the enemy robots. There's like a % chance that you would be able to enlist them. I assume that you weaken the enemy and then you could recruit them. I don't know how the system works. There's not even in-game facts about it, it's all vague. So this is just trial and error. Yeah, newer games certainly don't do that. You have enough units on your plate already. Well, this is before Pokemon. Pokemon's 1995, 1996. figured this would be something nice and simple to mess around with before the main appetizer. Now, Pokemon mostly got inspired by bug collecting. This is just a fancy coincidence, and that's not a series staple. Well, this is Super Robot Wars. From the very beginning, it's about, you know, Super Robot. From the very beginning, the whole series is about, you know, picking out anime, fighting with robot. Sorry, I'm just wording things wrong. This is a whole crossover series where you play as various robots from classic animes and all that. Like the Mazinger series, there's Gundam, like the original Mobile Suit Gundam. And there's Getter Robo, those are the originals. And as the new games get added, other robot series get added or make returns and stuff like that. You're gonna see Mazinger in the newest Super Robot Wars game. This is why almost none of the games come out in the US. It's a bit mostly licensing hell. Try to get a bunch of licenses for a bunch of different anime series to bring over to the US, and it's kind of a niche series. It's only since 2015 really. No, 2016 technically, where the mainline series with the anime crossovers and stuff got released internationally in English, but not in the US. Instead, it got released in Asian territories like Hong Kong, where the translation and the licensing is more lax. And it got translated to multiple languages, including English. So it's kind of a loophole abuse. Which, yeah, the games are in English, but it's more expensive to get. And the way the series also is that as, you know, more anime, like the stories of a lot of the games loosely follow the anime plots with some liberties taken in, and they match together the other anime plots that are featured in the game and stuff like that. And usually the games create an original character that they follow along these anime stories and stuff, all having their own little subplots and whatnot throughout the game. And as the series, you know, as the games get made and more original characters get made, they decided to make a spin-off series called Original Generations, where they gathered up the original characters from the other games and meshed together their own subplots into one series and all that. So it's a mixture of anime plots combined, you know, with an original character following along. And then there's another series, Super Robot Wars series, about the original characters, anime plots meshing along. Yeah, it sounds kind of confusing, but it sort of makes sense, and it's a big series with a lot of games that did not get translated to English. So here's Great Mazinger. He's our leader. That's who I've chosen. Because I'm more of a Super Robot guy, not a Gundam guy. Alright. And I hope I didn't scare you or confuse you or overwhelm you with the explanations of all the different games and sub-series. Nice. Classic Mazinger. Like, part of me is, like, every new entry, there's new robot series that get introduced into the games, you know, from modern animes, and some overlooked classics and stuff like that. In the last few entries, they also started adding in other like iconic battleships, spaceships, and stuff from other sci-fi animes that's well known. For example, the 2016 entry Super Robot Wars V added I forgot the exact name of it, but he added the starship Yamato, which is apparently a famous late 70s, early 80s space opera animes with a titular battleship. got remade in the 2010s. It doesn't have any robots per se, but it just included that as one of the entries. And last year, the 27th entry, they added Nadia's Secret of the Blue Water. They used the submarine, the Nautilus, as a ship unit that got converted into a battleship, and the Grand Ten, which is the Burglar Trio's little robot vehicle thing. They added that. I'm not fully paying attention to the games. And it's sci-fi. Yeah, Nadia of all things. And this year's entry, of all things, they added Cowboy Bebop, so it's like, huh, okay. The floodgates are kind of open there. And the newest entry also has Magic Knight Rare, which I've never seen the anime of. I didn't even know it had robots in the first place. I thought it was just a magical girl anime of three teenagers got transported to another world. So you can see some Rare. So yeah, pretty knowledgeable about the series, but not the most hardcore. Nope, no cutie, honey. Usually the sci-fi series included is is something with robots or outer space stuff. Like they either add famous spaceships, famous battleships, or famous, giant robots. Oh no, Great Mazinga's being damaged. You can't lose him. I wasn't paying attention. Yep. Oh, I know, cutie honey. Who knows at this point, though? I feel like I'm not doing too hot. I should probably pay a little more attention. They're dying. I don't know how to heal. Can I even heal? Is it the boobs? Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me move the mic actually, because things are kind of inversed. I'm kind of sitting away from the mic, so that's probably part of the problem as well. I have different TVs I do for stuff for various reasons, because my setup is kind of awkward, and my TV is old. The TV I play my console on, I use a headphone jack. So it wouldn't be, so the audio wouldn't catch the mic. The other TV I have on my table, the audio jack for that is messed up. It just keeps making static sounds and loses some of the audio. For emulation, I'm not really playing straight from the computer because I want to see a bunch of things, and fitting the emulator, the Twitch dashboard, and OBS doesn't really work out well. I kicked the HDMI cable by accident. Everything's ruined. Sorry. Froze up. Let me pause. Sorry, technical difficulties. I was shuffling things around.